Hey you, welcome to Sacrilegious Discourse.
I'm husband.
I'm wife.
And together we're reading the Bible.
Starting with Genesis and eventually ending with Revelations, we're working through every book and offering our atheist 2 cents.
Or shekels.
Yeah, those. We're asking questions and pointing out all the nonsense.
We aren't academics or scholars.
Nope. In fact, when it comes to religion, we really don't know anything at all.
What we've learned so far is that God's a dick.
Oh, he really is, isn't he? If you're interested in how we reached this startling conclusion, maybe start from episode 1.
Otherwise, jump in anywhere. It's all good.
Yep.
Hey wife, we just got a new sponsor. It's Anchor. They must think we're doing something right because they picked us back up.
That's amazing. Want to hear something even more amazing?
Yeah?
I actually know what they are.
You are full of shit. I'm calling your bluff. Tell me about Anchor.
Okay, so Anchor by Spotify is the easiest way to make a podcast with everything you need all in one place.
I'm actually surprised you knew that, but did you also know that Anchor has tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or computer?
Yes, because I see you do that on your phone all the time and it looks pretty simple.
It really is, and when hosting on Anchor, you can distribute your podcast on listening platforms like Spotify and Apple Podcasts.
But I use CastBox.
Yeah, darling, I know you like CastBox. It gets distributed there too, and lots of other platforms as well.
And how much are we paying for this awesome service?
Absolutely nothing.
Coolio, so then we should tell people to download the Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started?
Yep, do it now.
Husband!
Wife!
Do you remember what happened yesterday?
Not really. No, I've been dealing with mic shit, and it's really pissing me off. This brand new mic is still causing me problems, and I'm like, this is supposed to work.
You
Good.
said mic shit, and I was like, who's Mike?
No, the microphone.
Microphone.
The fucking microphone.
The fucking microphone.
I spent goddamn time working on a microphone issue.
Oh, well, I don't know.
And it's happened for 3 episodes now, and this might be the 4th, and I'm sorry if it is.
I don't know anything about that. I hope it works out well, and I'm sorry if it doesn't.
Me too.
So anyway.
Yeah.
Judges, chapter 1. Do you remember?
Yes, we read the first chapter of Judges. That was amazing.
It was.
Yeah.
But it really wasn't, because it was just about how they failed to kick out all the Canaanites like they were supposed to.
Right. That's what I meant. It wasn't amazing.
It was amazing to have started the next book.
Yes, that is what I meant.
Right
there. Yeah.
Shut up. You did not. You fool. So, yeah. Oh, and there was a king who got his thumbs and big toes cut off.
Yeah, that was really weird.
Yeah. That was unexpected.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So that happened.
Yeah. And God was not present apparently a lot because
almost at all.
He didn't do the things that he said he was going to do, and then they had to clean up his mess, and then he still didn't do the things he said he was going to do.
He was like, peace out, but without the peace out part.
Because some of them didn't even get conquered.
I know.
Even in the second round of things. I'm like, what?
Weird.
Yeah. All right, well, what are we getting into today?
Judges, chapter 2.
All right, let's go do this shit.
Let's. Judges, chapter 2.
Alrighty.
The angel of the Lord at Bokim.
Wait, the angel of the Lord, huh?
Yeah, the angel of the Lord.
Okay.
I wonder if it's the same guy.
Is this like the commander of God's armies?
Right?
Maybe?
I don't know.
Or was that God himself?
See, I don't know, because there was no confirmation one way or the other.
Right? It was like one fucking sentence.
And Bible scholars were a little arguey over it.
Yeah, and since it's not actually covered in the Bible, I guess we'll never actually know.
Right, exactly.
Oh, well.
But this time they're saying it's an angel of the Lord.
Okay.
Okay.
Angel of the Lord.
The angel of the Lord went up from Gilgal to Bokim. Why did he travel? Why didn't he just fly?
Couldn't he just materialize?
Right, teleport.
Right.
And said to the Israelites, I brought you out of Egypt into this land that I swore to give your ancestors, and I said I would never break my covenant with you. Is he speaking as God?
Right? That's what it's... I guess the angels do kind of sometimes sort of speak as God, sort of.
It's just...
At least for God. But to say I, that's a really weird... But I mean, that could be a mistranslation too. So we have to allow for that.
But I I'm not comfortable with it because
Right.
I feel like it should be, hey, God wanted me to tell you ...
Yeah, even in a mistranslation, like, or even in a translation, that should register as weird when they're translating it that way.
Right?
Don't you think?
So is the angel of the Lord actually
God?
God?
Is it like, maybe it's like an extension, like a
Like Jesus is supposed to be?
Yeah, maybe.
Like
I don't
he's
know.
got so many arms and feet all over the fucking
It's like a
place.
puppet finger, you know? He's like,
Oh, I really like that analogy. Puppet finger angel
yeah, yeah.
says, for your part, you were not to make any covenants with the people living in this land. Instead, you were to destroy their altars. God damn it.
Yeah.
But you disobeyed my command. Motherfuckers. Why did you do this? God damn it.
Yeah.
So now I declare that I will no longer drive out the people living in your land. Nah, 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 nah. They will be thorns in your sides, and their gods will be a constant temptation to you. Wait a minute. So you were losing, so now you're going to keep losing.
Well,
Boom, bitches.
he wasn't able to do the thing that he said he would do, and so he's gonna
blaming
punish
the
them
people.
for it.
He's blaming the people.
That seems a little
You
shitty.
didn't win the wars that I said you'd win, and now I'm mad at you for not winning the wars.
You're a fucking god. It should have been like a, slam dunk.
Yeah.
Like, they should have been, like, if you were on their side when they went to war, there shouldn't have been any question. They should have just rolled over their goddamn enemies.
And then they wouldn't have had to take some as slaves or what the
Right.
fuck ever.
Yeah, it would have been easy peasy.
Yeah, I don't get this. And unless it's, as we said before, the people didn't really want to be murdery, but they sounded awfully excited to be murdery.
Some of them, I think, were, but some of them probably weren't. And regardless, God was supposed to, like, basically make the enemies lay down in front of them. They weren't supposed to have any issues.
Right.
God's going to destroy their enemies.
Right.
And then he didn't. So now he's blaming them for that.
Right. That sounds about typical.
Bunch of shit.
Your failures are your own, but your successes are all God.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, that tracks. Yeah.
That's about what religion is about, isn't it?
That's about how it goes.
So when the angel of the Lord finished speaking to all the Israelites, the people wept loudly. So they called the place Bokim, which means weeping, and they offered sacrifices there to the Lord. I bet they did. I bet they did.
Right.
Please don't be mad at us. Oh my God. Yeah. Oh, this next little section is called the death of Joshua.
Oh. Wait, didn't he already die?
He already died.
Okay.
This must be a flashback.
I guess. Or, in case you skip Joshua.
Right? Yeah. Okay. After Joshua sent the people away, each of the tribes left to take possession of the land allotted to them. Yeah, I remember that. That happened.
Wait. Was this whole battle thing, was this a flash? Like, I asked this the last time in the last chapter. Was this whole battle thing the actual battle? Were they going over the actual battles while Joshua was there?
Oh, maybe. I don't fucking know. Because I thought no.
Because that would make more sense because, then...
So maybe the book of Judges starts while Joshua is still alive.
That's what it kind of sounds like here, right?
Okay.
Maybe.
Sure.
I mean,
So they, like, run concurrent?
I guess, for at least,
or
a few seconds.
This doesn't pick up right at the end. It picks up, like, in the last couple sections.
Right. It's like somebody, like, read the last book and they're like, wait, we got to make a few corrections here.
Right.
So we got to go back a little bit and then we'll go on.
Yeah, okay. So, and the Israelites served the Lord throughout the lifetime of Joshua and the leaders who outlived him, those who had seen all the great things the Lord had done for Israel. Joshua, son of Nun, the servant of the Lord, died at the age of 110. I remember.
Yep.
They buried him in the land he had been allocated at Timnath-Serah in the hill country of Ephraim, north of Mount Gash.
Yep, they said that too.
After that generation died, another generation grew up who did not acknowledge the Lord or remember the mighty things he had done for Israel.
Just the next generation?
Just, yeah.
Like, is that what they're saying?
Their kids.
Literally, wow.
Yeah.
That didn't take long.
No.
That leads me to believe that the current generation didn't have a lot of faith in God.
Yeah.
Because if it only took one generation to forget God, you didn't make much of a fucking impression, dude.
No, like, you got there and you were like, oh, we got here. And you took off your sandals and you, lit one up on the couch and sat there and just relaxed a little bit.
Yeah.
which I don't blame you. 40 fucking years in the fucking wilderness and shit.
Right.
So I don't blame you, but you were supposed to tell your kids don't forget.
Yeah, that was one of the like things that they specifically said to tell
It's
them.
literally the only thing that they agreed to.
Right.
Whoopsie. Okay, so the next section is called Israel's Apostasy and the Ministry of the Judges.
Okay.
I'm really happy that I said the word apostasy
Oh yeah.
correctly because
How do you know you said it correctly?
because I've heard it before.
Oh.
And it's a hard word for me.
Oh. Okay.
Because I want to pronounce it a different way because I wasn't ever sure where the hard syllable is.
Got it. It's kind of like sixth for you.
Shut up.
I'm sorry.
No, because this one I said correctly, and sixth, I cannot say correctly. I don't understand. My tongue doesn't work that way.
I just like torturing you with that word.
You're
now.
so
It's
rude.
so fun.
It's like you just discovered a new toy, and you're a dog with a bone.
It's true. It's true.
Yeah.
It'll go away.
I'm sure.
Give it like another book.
Can't happen soon enough. Okay, so I don't know what the word apostasy means though.
Okay.
But it's Israel's apostasy and the ministry of the judges.
Maybe we'll be able to figure it out through context.
That'll be my Q&A. What the fuck does apostasy mean? I mean, it's got to have to do with apostles, right?
I would imagine.
Sure.
One would guess that.
Okay. The Israelites did evil in the Lord's sight and served the images of Baal.
Oh, Baal made he made a reappearance, huh?
That is insane.
Yeah.
I did not see that coming.
Was exactly the god that like
the worst.
Pissed them off the most. Yeah.
Yeah. That was the first one.
Yeah. And then that
later came Molech, but
right. No, I thought Molech came before Baal.
I don't fucking remember.
Baal was the one where the where the dude speared the guy and the girl through when they getting on in the tent.
That's so gross.
Just saying.
You're right.
Yeah.
But like it doesn't really matter what you call it.
No.
They were doing bad.
Right.
Okay, they abandoned the Lord, the God of their ancestors who had brought them out of Egypt.
I mean, I've abandoned the Lord, so
I don't think he was ever yours in the first place.
No, not really.
They went after other gods, worshiping the gods of the people around them, and they angered the Lord. Well,
that's where we differed. I never sought any god.
Right. But here's the thing. They angered the Lord who wasn't fucking present for a whole goddamn book.
Right.
I
mean, basically, yeah.
It's like, I want to be like, oh, you turned away and you came back and they did bad without you. Are you mad?
Right.
You mad, bro? What are you mad about?
I'm sorry, but like they literally just got done covering these battles where God didn't help them win these fucking battles.
Yeah.
And like, what are you supposed to think as an Israelite? God said he was going to destroy our enemies.
Yeah.
And what happened? He didn't fucking destroy our enemies.
Yeah.
So why am I going to spend any extra time worshiping this jackass who can't even destroy my enemies?
Right. Like he's at least not any better than the other gods that are being worshipped.
Right.
And I might as well, do as my neighbors do.
Yeah. No, I mean,
whatever.
I'm down with it. Like that's
whatever.
Yeah, that's shit.
But it's probably
my brother died for that fucker that couldn't even get us to win. So,
oh damn!
Like
I didn't think about it in those terms.
Right?
Yeah. That's They have
not literally because I wasn't there. But I'm just saying.
Not your literal brother.
My brother didn't die in the Bronze Age.
No, he did not.
Just in case anybody wondered.
But I mean, that puts it in a little more perspective. Like there may even have been some bitter celebrations of other gods.
Yeah.
Because they lost people they loved.
Spiteful. Like, I mean, just because. Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck you, God.
They lost people and they didn't even win fully.
I know.
Like,
I know.
Okay.
Yeah. Whatever.
Shit.
Get me some Asherah poles.
Right.
They abandoned the Lord to serve Baal and the images of Ashtaroth.
Oh. Ashtaroth, huh?
What's that?
I don't know exactly.
Do we know her?
I think I've heard that name.
But have we
before.
met that yet?
I don't know. We should look that one up, though.
I think we'll look that one up.
Because I like looking up these other gods that are mentioned in the fucking Bible.
I know. So fun. This made the Lord burn with anger against Israel. Ooh, he burning.
Yeah.
He mad.
What's he gonna do?
He's turning red. So he handed them over to raiders who stole their possessions.
Oh.
You petty fuck.
He handed them over.
He
Like
turned
he
them.
dialed up some raiders and was like, "Hey, dudes,
Dun,
I
dun,
need you to
dun,
go. I need you to go
dun,
rob
dun,
my
dun,
guys over
dun.
here.
Dun, dun,
I'll
dun,
totally let you do it."
dun, 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 dun.
That's
Those,
the wrong raiders.
no, I know, but
Yeah.
I
No, I
was
know.
supplying music to your
Sure.
story.
I appreciate that.
Yeah. So, okay, he turned them over to their enemies all around, and they were no longer able to resist them,
Mm.
like they weren't in the first place, which is what happened.
Yeah. Right.
So, okay.
Yeah. All right.
Every time Israel went out to battle, the Lord fought against them, causing them to be defeated, just as he had warned.
Wow, this is a shitty God.
You know, he could just go down and be like, hey, your parents didn't teach you, but you're supposed to like worship me and I'm the best and
Right.
awesomest.
Like, whatever happened to just talking it out, you know? Like,
Well, seriously. And it says that this is a whole nother generation that doesn't even fucking know
yeah,
better.
and if your parents didn't teach you, how the fuck are they supposed to know?
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm just saying.
This is trash.
It really is.
And the people were in great distress. Well, yeah, they're getting their asses handed to them.
Right.
Then the Lord raised up judges to rescue the Israelites from their attackers. What?
Oh, okay.
What?
So he
got
he
real
fought
mad.
them. He fought against them.
He got real mad. He fought against them.
And then he went to go save them.
Yeah.
I will fight you and kill you and murder you, and then I'm going to save you, and then you have to worship me and thank me for saving you from the people that I was making kill you.
Yeah, exactly.
Fuck you.
Yeah. No, thank you. Yeah, Israel did not listen to the judges, but prostituted themselves by worshiping other gods.
Good on them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They prostituted themselves.
Fuck God.
They sold their bodies to other gods.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, God's being a dickhead right now.
He's being a child.
Yeah.
Like, seriously, these people don't know you any different from the other gods.
Right? Yeah.
Like, you're just one of many.
And you and you didn't even do the shit that you said you were going to do.
Yeah.
So fuck off.
Yeah, fuck off. How quickly they turned away from the path of their ancestors who had walked in obedience to the Lord's commands. Okay, wait a minute. You're being awfully nice in memorializing those old folks that got cursed to wander in the desert because of their disobedience.
Right.
They did not walk with the Lord. They were not goodly. They were disobedient fuckers.
Yeah, like the entire fucking way.
Yeah.
All the time.
So why are we like suddenly pretending like, oh, they were so good, and these new kids, oh my God, they're so bad.
Are they the new kids on the block?
They are the new kids on the desert.
Oh, okay. It's literally like we go back and like the whole Bible so far has been God is good. God really fucking sucks. God is good. God really fucking sucks. God is good. God really fucking sucks.
I would never say God's great though, because he's not.
No, I'm just saying like it's like this push-pull, like, hey, I'm gonna save you. I'm going to kill you. I'm going to save you. I'm going to kill you.
He's a fickle fuck.
He really is.
Whenever the Lord raised up a judge over Israel, he was with that judge and rescued the people from their enemies throughout the judge's lifetime. For the Lord took pity on his people who were burdened by oppression and suffering.
Okay.
He took
the oppression and suffering that he caused, right?
He took pity on his victims.
That's really weird.
Yeah.
Like, isn't it? Am I missing something here?
No, it's like if you got mad and you picked up a frying pan and you went around and you bonked people over the head with it.
Yeah, and then you felt pity for them.
And you didn't put down the frying pan.
Right,
You still kept walking around with it, but then you, with your frying pan, walked around passing out first aid.
Right.
And then you were like,
oh man, are you okay?
I hated that happened to you. And they're looking at your frying pan going, so am I. And then you're like,
and then when they get mad at you, you bonk them in the head again.
Yeah.
Right.
And then you're like, you're welcome.
Yeah.
Okay. But when the judge died, the people returned to their corrupt ways, behaving worse than those who had lived before them. I mean, what's worse? They had more sex. They had sex one generation, and then the next generation had even more sex. So
God, who the fuck are these judges? Like, I don't get it.
I thought we were gonna get more about that. Like,
right? Like, what the fuck? Like, God raises up a judge. Is this like a mini, like Moses or something?
Or like an angel of the Lord?
I don't know.
I don't know. Is it an actual person?
Why is this one person in charge of fixing these Israelites, and then when they die, it's back to status quo.
Right.
It doesn't make any sense.
I just want to know, are the judges human?
Right.
I mean, because honestly, I
Or
think that's a fair question.
if they had Judge Dredd, it would be all good.
Judge Dredd, shut up. Get the fuck out of here. They went after other gods, serving and worshiping them, and they refused to give up their evil practices and stubborn ways. Evil.
Okay.
So the Lord burned with anger against Israel again.
Yeah.
He said, because these people have violated my covenant, the one that I violated in the first place, which I made with their ancestors, and have ignored my commands, I will no longer drive out the nations that Joshua left unconquered when he died. You already weren't.
Right. Yeah. Like that already didn't
You
happen.
literally already weren't driving them out, and that's why they think you're a dumbass.
But see, like, this has to be like an overlap. This has to be an overlap.
It is.
Because, like, otherwise this doesn't make any goddamn sense.
No, this is an overlap.
It's still, even if it is an overlap, it still makes little sense.
Right.
But the fact is, okay, all right, hold on. I'm struggling here because when Joshua was around, apparently they were following God.
Yeah.
And while Joshua was around, I thought that they had conquered the Canaanites.
Not totally.
Not completely, but they did occupy Israel. They did occupy the land. They said that specifically.
But they did also mention that, like, who was it? One of the guys was like, hey, Joshua, I need some more fighters to go conquer further out in the hills, because those Amorites didn't leave yet.
Right.
And he was like, well, you can have this land as long as you can kill them, whatever. Right. So I mean, they weren't all gone.
Right. But they kind of alluded to that, though.
They did. But
because the command was that God was going to destroy their enemies.
Sure. And that they were supposed to destroy them.
And they made it sound like it was a really quick. Do you remember, like, it sounded like there was a really quick battle and they won and everything?
Yeah.
And then now we're like, nope, that wasn't what happened at all.
Well, I think they won in places, and that's what that was about. But this is the leftovers.
Okay.
And the leftovers were more than there should have been.
Now they're in guerrilla warfare.
Yeah.
They're like, this
and
is not going so well.
God, like, caused the people to fight against them more, and then was like, I feel sorry for you, so here's some weird judges that may or may not be human or angels or me. And then he was like, God damn it, I'm still mad at you though, so I'm gonna make you lose again some more.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Am I getting this right?
I think so. It's weird, but I think so.
Okay. I did this to test Israel. Oh, did ya? To see whether or not they would follow the ways of the Lord as their ancestors did. Again. Why should they follow somebody they have never seen or heard until this very minute with their own eyes? You know what I mean?
It just really, to me, seems like a lot of excuses as to
why they didn't win,
as to why God exists when he doesn't actually exist.
Yeah.
It's like they're making up shit just to make up shit so that they can prove that God exists when he really doesn't.
Right.
And it's like, just stop. He's not there.
Yeah.
Fucking stop.
Right. No, I totally agree. Totally agree.
Yeah.
That is why the Lord left those nations in place. He did not quickly drive them out or allow Joshua to conquer them all. The end.
Okay.
So he
But this is a flashback because it was something he said Joshua there.
Well, yeah.
But they also said something about the generation beyond Joshua.
Yeah.
So like that, I don't understand exactly the time frame that was going on there.
I think that we're using Joshua to mean like the people of Joshua instead of Joshua himself. Like Joshua and his people, like the people that Joshua led, were supposed to conquer everybody, and they didn't, but they settled in real good.
Okay.
And then Joshua died, and then that generation went on and got slaves and shit, and then continued to intermingle more and more and to bring the people in more and more. And then the next generation didn't even know anything about God.
Right. They're like, this intermingling is just normal.
It's just normal.
So whatever.
And so now all of a sudden they're getting beat the fuck up by everybody around them.
What the fuck's going on?
And God's like, I'm very angry.
But according to the beginning of this chapter, they probably didn't even know about God hardly.
Right. That's my point. That's my point.
Yeah. So like, it's
It's like when I go and I ask every Christian I've ever asked, what about the people that are born on other continents that never heard of Jesus?
That was always my question.
They're just condemned to hell. That's not
Right.
fair. That's what this is.
That's what never made sense. That's one of the things that never made sense to me. Like, how can you believe in something that somebody else doesn't even know anything about?
And it doesn't matter. They're just completely condemned to hell.
Right.
Too bad.
Yeah.
They should have been born on the other continent. Right?
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
That doesn't even make fucking sense.
It's weird.
It's not weird. It's childish and stupid and simple.
Yeah.
It's fucking simple and small-minded.
I completely agree.
So, yeah, I feel sorry for those people during this time, and God sucks.
Agreed.
Okay.
So, are we going to tomorrow we got to find out how much more God sucks, and we're reading what?
Judges chapter 3.
All right. Well, we will see you guys tomorrow.
Yep.
And hopefully this mic worked well this time.
If not, I'm real sorry about it.
If not, I'm throwing it in the trash.
Oh my God. That was a lot of money. Can't you return it?
Okay, I'm not going to throw it in the trash.
Yeah, just return it.
All right.
Stupid.
All right, we'll see you guys tomorrow.
Bye. Husband.
Yes, wife?
Remember how you told me we're on Patreon now?
Yeah, why?
Because we're starting something new for Patreon members only. Every couple of weeks, we'll cover something in the news, a current event, or something we feel strongly needs to be discussed. And only subscribers get to hear our discussion.
That's right. It's all for our Patreon members as a thank you for their support. Join now for as little as $2 a month to get all of our extra content. Go to patreon.com/sacrilegious discourse.
Do it now. Husband, it's the end.
It is indeed, wife.
Tell the people where they can contact us.
Well, they can get a hold of us via our email, which is sacrilegiousdiscourse@gmail.com. We have Twitter at sacrilegious_D.
For D's nuts.
Oh, why do you know? Why do you keep doing that? Ugh. All right, we have a Facebook page, an Instagram page, and a Pinterest page. But if you really want to get our attention, Twitter's where it's at.
Twitter is where you're at.
Yeah.
And they should also review, like, and subscribe, yeah?
Definitely. Apple Podcasts reviews help us out tremendously. And we also can use your support on Patreon, which is a great place to support us as well. That would be at patreon.com/sacrilegious discourse.
Don't forget to say thanks.
Thanks.
Okay, bye.
Bye.